Hello, welcome to a new video of this course. In previous videos, we set up our development environment to start working with WorkWithPlus. After applying the design system wizard, we have to apply WorkWithPlus to our transactions and start adding behavior to them. For that, we're going to open our person transaction. This has the typical attributes of a person, such as name, surname, date of birth, among others. We want to apply WorkWithPlus to this transaction. To do this, we go to the Patterns tab, WorkWithPlus for Web, and the WorkWithPlus template selector will open. Here, the WorkWithPlus template was opened to select which one we want to use to create the list of people. There are several options to generate lists, cards, grids with infinite scroll, split screen, among others. Here we are able to see all the options we have available. In this case, we will select a standard grid using the default list option. By doing so, we can select the attributes we want to display in the grid. Here we can see them. We will leave everything at default, as this can be configured later. We can save the changes by clicking here, on the Apply button, and we will see the output in the General option to see what WorkWithPlus is doing. From here, from the output, we will be able to see the options that it presents to us, and here we have the General. We are seeing everything WorkWithPlus is doing right now. Here we see that when applying WorkWithPlus, several Genexus objects are being created, so that we will have the following features ready. Transaction form to enter, modify, and delete people. List of people with their corresponding filters and actions. Display screen to view the information of a record and its related information. Here we can see that the pattern is being applied correctly in the transaction. We can see these objects in the different tabs that we have available in the WorkWithPlus IDE, which we will see in more detail in the next videos. Here we have Transaction, the Transaction table, the Default List table, and the View with Tabs table. We can see all of these objects that are associated with the WorkWithPlus instance person, which is the transaction, and we can see exactly all the objects that were generated in it from here. Here we can see them all. Let's repeat this process of applying WorkWithPlus. We can do it in the same way as we did with the person transaction, or if not, we can select several. This is how we do it. Select all of them. Do right-click, select Apply Pattern, and here we select WorkWithPlus. In the output, always having General active, we can see how WorkWithPlus is being applied in our transactions. Here in the output, we can see which transaction specifically WorkWithPlus is applying to. For example, here it says bank. Here the bank ended, it started with card, and so on. It is always a good practice to observe the output to see in detail everything that WorkWithPlus is doing. Here we can see that WorkWithPlus has been applied to all of our transactions. By clicking on one of our transactions, we can see that WorkWithPlus has been applied correctly. Here we can see the different tabs, as we did in the other transaction. Here we can see this one, and here we can see the other one. In the next video, we will talk about the WorkWithPlus IDE in more detail. We invite you to subscribe to our channels so that you are always up to date of our upcoming videos. See you soon!